Hello, my dear friends. I am KV Anand. I am a psychologist. Welcome to my channel, Positive Psychology for Positive Life. Today, I will speak about Internet Addiction Disorder, IAD. You must have heard about Internet Addiction Disorder in many YouTube channels, but today I would like to tell you something more about the treatment of IAD, Internet Addiction Disorder. But before knowing about the treatment, we should know about the disorder. Internet addiction disorder is a clinical disorder which happens, or it can be diagnosed when a person is sitting in front of internet for more than 6 hours continuously, or more than 6 hours in a whole day, and if it so happens that he is not able to surf the internet for a day, he becomes restless, he becomes anxious, he won't have the proper sleep pattern, he will have disturbance in his normal life, appetite will be lost. If all these conditions and 6 hours continuous internet usage are met, the person's disorder can be diagnosed as internet addiction disorder. As I already told you, it's a clinical disorder and it requires de-addiction treatment. Usually the internet addiction disorder happens when the person is unable to get away into his normal life activities, into his normal life course. Usually this happens when the person is addicted to the internet. Internet surfing, internet pornography, internet chatting, internet social activities, social website engagement, all these areas, including the most dangerous one, including internet gaming, usually cause this internet addiction disorder. The effects of internet addiction on a person's life could be very fatal. The person could lose his sleep, his family relationship may get spoiled, his pattern of appetite will change, his social activities will change, he will confine himself to a particular place and he may not move around, he will not be able to do his day-to-day activities properly, he will have lesser and lesser friends, his family relationship will go in vain, negative, his normal appetite pattern will change, he will have anxiety, depressive problems, lack of concentration, stress, physical as well as mental. All these things can be easily seen if the person is under internet addiction disorder. This usually creeps up for a person who is in his adolescent stage. In adolescent age, people will have very less tolerance and they are susceptible to the internet addiction disorder much faster than the other age group people. So parents should be very much careful regarding this. They should watch their children, their adolescent children, that they should not go into the addictive mode. I would like to remind you, addiction happens if the person is unable to leave the internet continuously for 6 hours per day. Secondly, if the person says that he is not addicted to internet, definitely you should doubt his addiction. So, how to overcome this addiction disorder? We already know this is a clinical disorder and this requires de-addiction treatment. To go for a de-addiction treatment, you need to consult a psychologist or psychiatrist who will give you guidelines, and in case if it is required, he will give you medicines too. But here before going to the psychologist or psychiatrist, how you can take steps or how you can help your colleague, friend to overcome this addiction. I would like to suggest one or two steps. The first step in almost every therapy is to engage in physical activities. Physical exercises, games, swimming, cycling, all those things will help activate your brain cortisol so that you have that positive energy in you. That positive energy will help you or help your friend to overcome this internet addiction disorder. Secondly, we should find all those activities which are interesting. Every person will have some activities in which the person will be able to concentrate. There are like cycling is there, gardening. These are activities, then embroidery work. These activities will help the person to concentrate and get away from the addiction disorder. The third thing is cognitive behavioral therapy. Your cognition, that is the thoughts, your behavior, the way you behave, could be altered. That is, your thoughts and the behavior could be altered according to the requirement. In fact, the whole de-addiction therapy, that is internet addiction therapy, is focused on changing your attitude towards the whole scenario. The fourth therapy will be aversion therapy. This can be utilized for averting yourself from the disorder. Next step, you can learn relaxation methods which will help you overcome the anxiety and stress associated with the internet addiction disorder. So as I told you, this is a clinical disorder and this needs to be overcome so that you will be able to go ahead in your life properly and you will be able to help your children, colleagues, friends or parents to wade through the life without any problem. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day.